the traditional rulers. A lot of them told you that you must hate the Igbos for this. Nnamdi Kanu. I'm bringing this back, okay? To those of you who once caused this man, that same messages that you heard that got you so enraged that you wanted Nigeria to get him killed, I am bringing that back to your screen and point them out. Any of this that you find out as a lie. These were talks. I mean, these were warnings of many years back. I'll show you. Mazi, please.
Fulani can control you however they like. Once they announce it, Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because they want Tinubu as the president. And you are all dying every blessed day. You are all dying every day. Had you people risen up to say that what is happening in Nigeria is bad, there is no way that Fashoranti's daughter will not be alive today. That is the price you pay for duplicity. That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say, enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forests, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying something about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know, they understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Do you know why Borno State is still alive? Why you still have the Kanuri people in Borno today? Was because they resisted the Fulani centuries ago. You have to go back to history to understand how Nigeria came into existence. Fulani has been expanding from day one, from Senegambia. All the way from Senegambia, they've been expanding, and now they are in Okigwe. All the way from Senegambia. They are now in Okigwe. And you're asking us to somehow fold our hands and keep quiet because of 2023, because one idiot is going to come out to become a president, because of that rubbish, because of that nonsensical notion, we should fold our hands and wait until we are overrun by the Janjaweed from the Sahel. Is that how reasonable people think? Is that how people that wish to survive as a race, is that how they reason? It is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you. In 2014, 2015, 2016, they said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said, no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today? When Yoruba was supporting the dead idiot called Buhari, did I not warn them that this evil you're supporting will consume you? They never listened. They never wanted to listen. IPOB is a terrorist group. You're trying to divide Nigeria. But Mietiana is not. People that you are calling bandits, have you heard anybody come out to say, please Buhari, since presidency is there defending terrorists in the forest, why don't you proscribe them? No, you cannot proscribe a Fulani group. Never. And all of you, we are supporting evil. When there is the proscribed IPOB, proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. These are Yoruba journalists writing junk. Every day they keep writing rubbish. But their land is under siege. Their land is under siege. And the Fulani will take it. It doesn't take time. So I am here today to encourage them that they must stand tall and be very strong, resolute. That is what Fulani does. They control the media. They have well-paid consultants all over the world doing their bidding for them. They have that woman at UN trying to lobby the world that everything is okay in the zoo called Nigeria. But you and I know that the zoo is not okay. You and I know the game plan of the Fulani. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Every day you read, you lament, you complain. Every day you read, you lament. And that's all you do. That is all you do. You read, you lament, you complain, you do nothing about it. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? If not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They say they support Akeredolu. This is the governor of Ondo State. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kanu, are they living of course it's Hausa land, are they living in the forest? They came to the town, they work very hard, they build houses, they build mansions, they develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. I want some of you who have had your breakfast this morning, please go to your fridge or go to where you keep your beverages and you will see pig milk. Pig. Some of us were raised on pig milk. For how many years now? And you keep asking yourself, what is pig milk? Pig milk is minerally the same milk that the cows produce in Holland can be produced in the zoo. Tell me the country in the world aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century moving cattle from place to place, telling me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. All of you don't have any shame. When you have people, an entire presidency coming out to defend a very primitive, archaic agricultural practice, then you know you embrace serious mess. You are in one or my house. Fulani can control you.
I missed him. I do. That is why they wanted him killed or locked up forever, as ever as he can take them, until all of you will realize that Nnamdi Kanu is not just about Igbos, this, Igbos, that. He's only saying, if the rest of Nigeria will not care, Igbos must care because of what is coming to Nigeria, especially the South. You agree that the IPOB must be proscribed. Search your conscience. I know some of you have repented today. You agree that it must be proscribed. Nnamdi Kanu must be stopped. The way he talks is too powerful. His words are too powerful. He wants to break Nigeria. He was warning us, he was screaming, he was presenting facts, and those who knows that if you begin to listen to him, their end is near, and they can't fight all the wars altogether. So, yes, they temporarily succeeded, okay, in taking him off air. And those who hated him, majority of them never even probably spent time to listen to him because they were told, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He wants to break Nigeria. And most of those who listen to him as well, they listen so that they can have something they can say. Did you hear what he just said? He just said that he will start war. Unfortunately, you are all trapped in the Fulani jihad in Nigeria today. And those of you who praised the Fulani jihadists that kidnapped him and locked him up and ignore all your laws and courts, Nnamdi Kanu's words lives every day. And I don't think you'll be able to avoid them enough. Watch this one too.
In one almighty trouble, I'm telling you. You people are in a mess. The Holland that you get your pig milk from, do they move cattle from Rotterdam to Amsterdam? I'm asking you a simple question. But they produce the pig milk that you're drinking every blessed day. Why can't Fulani produce pig milk in Sokoto? Why can't they produce Carnation milk in Kanu? They have the cattle. Before the white man came, did you see any Fulani in your forest? All these people talking rubbish about movement of cattle and movement of... I'm asking you, before Britain came and handed over Nigeria to Fulani, ask your grandfathers, please, or your grandmothers. Ask them. All this nonsense we are hearing today in this so-called one, I want to tell you the dangers of one Nigeria. All this nonsense you're hearing today about one Nigeria, Fulani in our forest, Fulani in our village. Before the white man came, did you see Fulani moving their cattle all over the place? Did we not have meat to eat? They will answer these questions for you. Because sometimes in Africa we don't reason very well. The way we reason is disjointed. It is disjointed. I can't understand for the life of me why instead of them to waste all that money arming and equipping this Janjaweed army Mihetiala to come and conquer you and I, why don't they open a milk factory somewhere in the north and bring the milk down south? I'm sure Southerners will buy it. After all, pig milk comes all the way from Holland. Pig milk all the way from Holland. Now you understand it. Because of the way you people reason. Why can't you produce? Is it difficult to produce milk? The same milk that comes out naturally from the udder of the cow. Why can't you can it somewhere, pasteurize it, and send it to people to eat, to drink, or to do whatever with? All over the world, that is what is happening. In fact, they produce so much milk in Europe that they pour it away. Why can't you do the same thing? A whole president claiming they are in the 21st century are supporting a very primitive practice of moving cattle from place to... All of you, you're not ashamed of yourselves. You have no shame. As somebody will say, your shame is shaming me. I'm telling you, you people from the zoo, I'm ashamed of your ignorance and stupidity. You people are hopeless, completely hopeless. One day now, one idiot to come and say, we are intellectuals. And you're moving cattle from Kafanchan to Ahoda. You are intellectuals. You are intellectualizing. You are in the 21st century, you are moving cattle, driving cattle, Nama, from over 300 miles. Claiming Yoruba forest is a place for you to be in. You want to relax, Yoruba forest is every Nigerian is free to live anywhere. And do their business anywhere, yes? But when an Igbo man tries to sell beer in Kanu, you destroy it. You destroy their businesses, you destroy their hotels, but you can come down to the south and live anywhere you like and grace anywhere you like. And you're telling me that is a country, that is one Nigeria for you? The Fulanis we are talking, they call them the Funam movement. Our attention has been drawn to a decree credited to one Rotimi Akeredolu, asking Fulani people who have occupied some forests in Ondo State to quit. We are also aware of another incident in Oyo State where an illiterate political talk gave quit notice to Fulani people to leave their territories, which are now their irreversible homes. Are you listening? Fulani are now saying that Yoruba forest is now their irreversible homes. They have now occupied Yoruba land in perpetuity. And I want to let my Yoruba friends understand this. You see, in life, anytime you support evil, evil will come back to haunt you. All of you never knew that IPOB and this Biafra movement was for your liberation. Some of you saw maybe the oil and gas from Biafra land. If they go now, we'll have access to oil and gas. In the process of having your eyes fixated on oil and gas, your forest is gone. Do you understand it? There is nothing more precious in life than freedom. Freedom is very important. And I need you to understand this very morning. Every Yoruba person supporting Fulani, you are setting up yourself to become like the Hausa people. Remember when Hausa was supporting Fulani? We are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Where are the Hausa people today? I ask you. Where are those Hausa people today? Do you see them anymore? They're saying we are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Do you see them again today? Do you see them? I'm asking you. No, because Fulani have completely overwhelmed them. It's called emasculation. Completely emasculated them. Look at what they're doing in the East. In the East, they come to the East, they will tell you, oh, you want to be the president or vice? Yeah. They say, give us land for Ruga. They give them land. I saw Joseph Okado do that Lord Banza. They've taken it over in forever and ever. Give us land in your state. Hope of them are prove to us that you are our stooge. Give us land in Olu. Hope of them will give them land in Olu. We can go and kill people in Obibo. We can kill for them. How many Fulani governors are prepared to kill bandits? I didn't say normal people. I'm talking about armed, dangerous bandits. How many Fulani governors? Go and read your newspapers, you will see it there. Fulani governors are negotiating with them, giving them arms, giving them vehicles, making sure that their life is no longer a misery. But they come down to the south. They tell you, give us land for Ruga. Go and kill your people to prove to us that you're one Nigerian. That was why Obi also was talking rubbish. Was yesterday or 2 days ago. Supported by the BBC. The problem you people have in Nigeria is this. Your journalists, you see people, Punch newspaper, Tribune, Vanguard, and Nation, they are your second worst enemies. I'm telling you the truth. They can never ever be objective in their reportage. Never ever. That's why all of you are suffering. But you don't know it. They were the same people used to scuttle the NSAS protest. Of course, some of you went about looking for Indomie in warehouses. Typical black people. Any revolution that is coming now, you must stand very firm. They'll say, oh, you're Igbo. Oh, you're Yoruba. Oh, you're from Europe. Don't join them. It's our turn in 2023. If you do this, you will scuttle our chances of becoming the president.
Oh, you do I fall. Oh, Mary, oh, Nindizu. Oh, Niria. Abakare. Mama, Daora. Unapuri, Mary, Nandi. Nandi, win the war. Python, that's one. Python, that's two. Now, Python, that's a three. Unapuri, Mary, Nandi. Nandi, win the war. Python, that's one. Python, that's two. Now, Python, that's a three. Unapuri, Mary, Nandi. Nande go onye du aimo o meri woni nizu mbiro ya abakare mamanda ora unapuri meri nande win the war Python that's one Python that's two now Python that's a three unapuri meri nande win the war Python that's one Python that's two now Python that's a three unapuri meri nande win the war Python that's one Python that's two now Python that's a three unapuri meri nande win the war Python that's one Python that's two now Python that's a three unapuri meri nande win the war Python that's one Python that's two now Python that's a three.
Thank you. I know a lot of you will probably would love to hear from him a lot. Of course, I would probably be bringing some of his prophecies to us, just to kind of remind us that the opportunity we missed, the man we were supposed to rally around and protect all of us, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, everyone from everywhere who love truth. The man we're supposed to actually rally around and really support and protect. But they got to us, right? And they got the endorsement of his, of the attack on him from a lot of you who were asking that he must be done this, they must do this, they must do that to him. So, of course, I will be bringing some of his thoughts. Somebody actually shared that today, and I was like, oh, I'm going to go look it up. And I did. And thank you so much, everyone. But do you know something? I think we are over 3,000 of us on YouTube. However, it seems that only 800 of us could really put up their own offering. Listen, if you have liked the video already, right? It's great. Don't do it again. That's enough. One is enough. But if you haven't really liked the broadcast, grab the remote control of that your TV, okay? and just bring out the information on the screen and scroll the handle there straight to exactly where the thumb is up, like the broadcast. It will help it wider. Of course, there was a protest in Minna, the Niger State capital, today, and people were protesting because of hunger. Of course, I'll show you. This was in Minna, Niger State, today. I don't know what they want them to do for them. Probably give them food or give them money or give them job. I don't know. But it is because of the cost of living crisis. Things are very, very expensive. Now, this is for those who probably have not much. But as for those who stood their ground as well, physically and publicly, simply because they felt like it was the right thing to do in order to belong, so that whatever is yours, you'll be protected. I don't think those who really worked there and did all the dirty job for Tifnumbu to become your president in the South actually knew who Tifnumbu is. I'm not sure they really knew who Tifnumbu is, or they did know, but they felt like if they belong to a circle, right, they will be protected, sort of an immunity. You see those ones that are crying in the north, as they are complaining that things are tough, you see the Shekau Shetima, he's able to kind of take care of his own friend. If things are tough for you, well, not for their friends. Even though they ask you to hang on, he was able to give his friend 10 million naira, cars, and other goodies that one had to make a video, and they mistakenly dropped it on social media. Watch.
Today, 1st of February 2024, witness a great blessing of the Almighty Allah on my part. My bosom friend, close friend, His Excellency Alaji Kashim Shetima, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, blessed me with 10 million naira cash, with a car, and 10 sets of expensive gowns with caps and other honorarium. I wish him long life and prosperity. Amen. May Allah continue to.
Nuisance Lele.
If I see another clip that says, oh, Lele, he was so happy. He said, Allah blessed me today through my friend who gave me 10 million naira cash. He gave me car. Then he gave me 10 pieces of expensive kaftans and cap and other honoraries. If they can just give all of you, where they shout a being power, if they can just give you half of that, maybe some of you can even go and start a business that will die before December anyway, but at least you have history of a former business owner than this one that Nobody can even see any former about you. You get that? Because it keeps getting worse. So I hope they manage to package something that will give you up to 10 million naira to start yours. But in Lagos, it be like, say, no be everybody where they shout, Father, 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 go enter heaven. No. Sure you get. As you know, when they were doing all of their street threatening, some of the videos that we managed to save during the charade in Lagos, despite the fact that they still got trounced. They come like, say, dog, don't they eat dog now? You know Abu Ebel, right? Aha, Abu Ebel. Kí lorúkọ boy, you know. Why to look on Shima Safumi, you know? What's that guy's name? Naira Marley. Naira Marley. And then what's the other one's name again? Oja no Abu Ebel, the one that beat up DJ Chicken for saying nonsense about him on Instagram, on TikTok. I saw the video, I was like, God damn it, Nigeria is even worse than a ghetto. Nnamdi Kanu call it a zoo. That's generous. A zoo is organized. Nigeria is totally like, don't even say it. He said they bought land in Lagos 9 years ago, but somehow, our president, Olaya said that Tinubu should appoint his son to be part of the monitoring team, blah, 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 blah. Abu Ebel, it never reached 1 year. Scorpion don't sting him. You cannot understand what a danger it is when you have bad government. I told you this before. Bad government is like a stray bullet. Babako can discriminate. Abu Ebel need our help to call on the government. I don't even know who we are going to call now. Maybe Natif Numbu. Somebody should do an interpretation here, okay? Somebody has a petition. Tifnumbu's son has taken Abu Ebel's land because of Batik Besele. Government don't put leg on top of him.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Abu Ebel. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ pe ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà sí àkíyèsí kan. Mo ti ra ilẹ̀ yìí láti 9 years ago. Ilẹ̀ yìí wà ní Ọlọ́gọ̀lọ̀. Jẹ́jẹ́ lóye, Task Force, Lagos State. Òun ló wá disturb mi lórí ilẹ̀ mi. Tó sọ pé mi kọ́ ni mo ní ilẹ̀ tí mo ní governor consent lórí ẹ̀. Mo tún pe Chief of Staff of Lagos State. Chief of Staff sọ wípé President wa Bola Ahmed ló ní ilẹ̀ tí mo fi Ìlágùnmi rà. This land is 10 plots. Mo ti fi ilẹ̀ ẹ̀ wo mo ṣe gbogbo filling. Èmi ni mo ṣe gbogbo filling yìí. Wọ́n wá stop mi níbẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ ti ta ilẹ̀ yìí fún àwọn èèyàn. Àbí kò yé yín, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ Nàìjíríà, ilẹ̀ tó ní governor consent. Táyọ̀ Àyìndé Chief of Staff ó ní kán wá ṣe fẹ́ǹsì ẹ̀. Kán fún Ṣèyí Tinubu ní key. Ipe Tinubu ló ní ilẹ̀ tó ní governor consent. Lagos State, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo ń pe àkíyèsí sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ ti wo bí mo fi ilẹ̀ dé. Mo ti ná billions of money sórí ilẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo dẹ̀ ní original document tó cover ilẹ̀ yìí. Wọ́n ti ń ṣe fence. Ṣé ti rí wọn? Wọ́n ti ń ṣe fence. Èmi ni mo ṣe gbogbo filling yìí. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ilẹ̀ gbogbo island ó máa ń ní omi. Ẹ wò ó. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ bá mi dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. Lagos State with original document, governor consent. Jẹ́jẹ́ lóye àti Chief of Staff of Lagos State. Àwọn ló fẹ́ fi ọwọ́ agbára gba ilẹ̀ yìí lọ́wọ́ mi o. Tó ń parọ́ pé President wa Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President wa kan ṣoṣo. Tó ń parọ́ pé àwọn ló ní ilẹ̀ yìí. Ilẹ̀ tó ní governor consent nínú. Ẹ̀yin Nàìjíríà, nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ omi fi ń commit suicide lélẹ́yìí o. Ilẹ̀ tí mo ti rà láti 9 years ago. Ẹ wá sórí ẹ̀, ẹ̀ ń ṣe fence. Ẹni tó bá ti parí fence, wọ́n fún Ṣèyí Tinubu ní key. Ilẹ̀ tó ní governor consent. Nàìjíríà, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o, mo ní document mi tó pé o. Any other person tó bá ní document kó mú document jáde. Ẹ wo bí mo ṣe fill ilẹ̀, ẹ wo billions mo ti ná sórí ilẹ̀ yìí. Jẹ́jẹ́ lóye àti Chief of Staff Táyọ̀ Àyìndé àwọn ló fẹ́ fi ọwọ́ ọlá gbá mi lójú o ṣẹ́ ti rí.
Abu Abel said they are using Tifnubu's names to collect his land. That all of you should please help him. Oh. They want to use the power to take chief of staff to governor. It's like Gbajabi Amole to Tifnubu. Chief of staff to Sanwo-Iku is like Gbajabi Amole to Tifnubu. So it's like reporting Tifnubu to Tinubu. Is that a waste of time? Abu, once they finish the fence, they are going to give the key to Seyi Tifnubu. And in case if you don't know, you see all those documents that you said governor's consent. No be Sanwo-Iku. You go present evidence where Sanwo-Iku gave you that consent. Photo evidence and everything. If you can show all of that, then now Sanwo-Iku give you. Chele Madini. Okpe Jometa, it's been a while that I've heard from what's that one's name again? Their leader, MC Olueran. Because that one did an handover 2-3 weeks ago in January or something, or is it in December? That by January they were going to make him the chairman of NURTW in Abuja. February you might go delay because kidnapping in Abuja, pickpocket in Abuja, one chance in Abuja. Now they delay all the what you are delaying all the Agberos they imported from Lagos to come and work with the new chairman. Since those boys never get their base approved by the new chairman, they would have to find another means. I haven't heard from him in a while, right? It's been a while, it's been like about 3-4 weeks now anyway, but it doesn't really matter, okay? So when I saw Abu Abel, I was like, oh, hey, yeah. I actually felt bad for him like this. I mean it. I felt bad because Owolofe Wogbuye now. Like I understand what it feels like when they took my land. They took my land in Ijebu. My own land, not to cost. They took my land and they told me to do my worst. I was going to do my worst until they said, your worst no go pay. Collect the land where they won't give you another place. I said, okay, give me another one elsewhere. So I can cut my losses. Abu Abel, if they help you see land next to Babish, you better collect them and start feeling that again. Okay? And all the best, by the way. Now, let's come back to let's come back to Nigeria. I actually was going to take calls, but it seems that everybody is just so stuck with me right now, that they will just like, "My, just continue." I'll still take calls, but it's just not going to be like a long time calls. Okay, but let me finish this. Recently, Oban Paro was held somewhere, okay? And he had a chance of talking about Nigeria. Then he decided to talk about Bukwari. As others said that Bukwari ran Nigeria like an illiterate. No, he didn't run Nigeria like an illiterate. He ran Nigeria as a pure criminal that he is and always is, right? Now they give yourself a different pictures of criminal Bukwari. But here is Oban Paro, the old man.
The third question, I was trying to write it, but I didn't.
It was about managing diversity, that you talked in very general terms.
Okay, yeah, I talked in very general terms. Now, and what should I have done? That let me give you 2 or 3 examples. I just mentioned now, in 1999, the election, the Yorubas, who will probably, it depends on how you look at it, they will be either the second largest tribe in Nigeria or depending.
I think my time kind of ran faster. I didn't even know that we're already over 2 hours, right? Don't let me bore you with Oban Paro. I'll leave you with this. Then, after that, I will take a few calls, okay? Well, this is Shure talking about the failed security system in Nigeria. And by being honest, right, for the 10th time, she will continue to remind all of us that whatever these criminals does to you, I'm talking about their military, their police, and the rest of them, it is always, it's just to remind you that indeed they were not actually constituted to protect you. They were constituted to protect the criminals that are making life hell for you. And it's now up to you, okay, to know that if you want freedom, it will actually come from a place of understanding why you want that freedom. Sure, please.
Let me say very clearly, because there's no time, we must understand fundamentally what the Nigerian security architecture is about. Nigeria security is not meant for Nigerians. Nigeria security system is for the elites, those in power. Nigeria security system, therefore, operates what is known as a police state. All our policemen, our electronic system, our investment in recruitment, the judiciary, is meant to protect those who are in charge of Nigeria, the owners of Nigeria. Abuja tells you all of it. You find more policemen about 1 mile square here than you can find where Boko Haram is ravaging Nigeria. I drove from Zamfara, or was it Kebbi, to Sokoto. There was no single checkpoint. But if you threaten the Nigerian ruling class today, you will find that you have security in this country. And as most of you know, I'm a regular with the courts. I have over 3 criminal cases, including one that will come up tomorrow for cyber crime. I have another one, treasonable felony. My prosecutor before is seated here, S.A.N. Liman, who prosecuted me unsuccessfully for treason, and after that he abandoned the prosecution. I haven't seen him until today. So I greet you. You are welcome. He's now representing Emilokan. And I must say to you as well that for us to get a Nigerian security system for the Nigerian people must be able to vote for a Nigerian leader. Because any leader that is voted for religious reason is going to be the leader for the religious movement. That is voted on ethnic basis can only represent his ethnic concern. Any leader that is voted on the basis of any primordial sentiment will only represent that primordial sentiment. That's why.
Right. So the choice to choose is what they have taken away from Nigerians. And right now, that choice, except you actually fight to get that back, is gone and gone forever. I actually thought I was wearing the other side of my shirt, but that would be too late anyway. It's already on record, but no, I wasn't. I'm good. So I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea, okay? Another cuppa. And when I get back, I'll take calls, right? So thank you so much for spending your evening with me so far. See, if you have to go, okay, all you have to do is just like the broadcast, and I will see you some other time. But if you still want to be part of the extended part of the conversation, where others also kind of add their own opinions, right, then be my guest, because when I get back, I will take calls. Don't go anywhere. 2 minutes. Revolution is the answer. So, Prince
Yes,
Jejeman,
Baba.
how are you?
I'm fine, Baba. How you doing?
Well, I'm very well. Oh, I kind of have I came with a lot of stuff, and honestly speaking, if you won't believe this, so I've only delivered half of what I
Wow.
intend to share tonight. But I think I've actually had so much already
Yeah.
that I can keep some for now, so that we have more
Yeah.
after this. So, Prince,
Yeah.
you
Baba,
have
you
been
did.
part of
You did.
this
You did.
from the start, or you joined us midway?
No, I started with you.
Oh, grand. Then you didn't miss anything. So, what will be your
Yes,
own
so, Baba.
contribution tonight?
Yeah, Baba. I respect to Temple of Truth.
Thank you.
And great respect to you, our Tukano Mike.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, Baba. Thank you so much. We saw our Savior Mazen Kanu.
I know it's nostalgic, isn't it?
I,
Like you just sat there and we're like, oh God, man, I miss this man. I miss him. But it is what it is.
Baba, thank you for educating our people with his messages. You see, you can hold the prophet, but you can never hold his words.
No.
The word of the prophet are ever living.
They live it forever. That's right.
One good thing about our leader Mazen Kanu is that any day that you are listening to his messages, it looks as if he's saying them today.
I know. They are always so fresh as well.
So there's one unique thing about him. Tonight I won the Janjaweed Fulani. They had a contract with one of the contract they had with Tunumbu is that you should live in the kind for them. Okay, and that is the reason why Tunumbu is like his leg and hand is tied. Okay, concerning Mazin the kind of matter. But I want to talk to the Janjaweed. You see, by killing the three kings of Yoruba land, your Ruga can never walk. Okay, it can never walk anymore. By killing about 500 people in Middle Belt as a Christmas gift to them, your Ruga can never expand. In this 21st century, is a waste of time thinking of establishing Ruga and claiming all the waterways in Nigeria. Can you imagine, my good general, that Fulani have started also they are rearing dogs now. Dog. I don't know if you have seen them rearing dog.
Dogs.
There are some group of Fulanis, Boko Haram wing, and ISIS that they recently moved into Imo State. They were captured.
I haven't
they
seen
recently moved them.
I'll look at them.
Yeah, it's out there. It's
I
not
am
hidden.
going to see to that. Yes, and you know me now.
Yeah,
once I get what I have to get, I'll come back and share it too.
That's good. I can send it to you. So they caught them with their dogs. Many dogs. I'm telling you, not just one, not 10, not about 100 dogs.
Are they dog dealers?
Each one
like
of them,
they sell dogs or dog breeders, they call them.
Yeah,
So what would they use
what
dog
happened,
for?
Mayegu? You know what happened?
Tell us.
The hunters in Imo State, they went into the bush, they scouted the bush, and they saw some dead bodies that they kidnapped and killed inside the bush. So it's like maybe where they had that news that the hunters went inside there. Hunters go with dog. So now they came with their own dog all the way from Futajelon, where they are coming from. They now came with their own dog to disguise as also
like hunters,
local hunters.
So that's how they got caught, yeah?
Exactly.
Wow.
So that is the situation. That is the danger we are all facing. I want them that are in the army, in the police, in Operation Safe Corridor or the Boko Haram, they should withdraw and go back to where they are coming from. Because at the end of the day, even Sokoto, that Gobert that they renamed as Sokoto, they will not see a place there. They should just release Nnamdi Kanu and leave Nigeria alone and let everybody go back to their country, Biafra, Oduduwa. Everybody should go in peace.
In peace.
That's my own.
Thank you
That's
so much,
what I want to say tonight, Baba.
Prince Jejeman, thank you very much for stopping by then, okay? Appreciate that. Somebody said, Prince Jejeman, you need to give all of us who don't get a chance to call in enough time. I'm like, if you really want to call in, right? The line can be very busy. But at the same time, it can be very easy to get through too, all right? Just leave your phone, let it continue dialing and ringing and ringing and ringing. And just one single drop of it on my line, I'm going to get it. Somebody's called me, just drop right now. And yours, that is kind of just ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing there, we just hit the line. And that's you. So I believe that is the trick. Because for those who regularly calls in, they have their timing and the way they go about it. But remember, you need to at least like this broadcast too. Hang on, no. It's like I have another caller. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, my good general.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So I hope you had fun.
I did, though. Everybody actually made it so very much memorable. I won't forget. Thank you.
That's good, man. Getting to the big 4-0 is not easy.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's a new dimension. It gives you more patience.
You know,
and more
they
wisdom.
say that life begins at 40. I'm learning the rope. And it's looking
Of
so
course.
too.
Yeah, you learn to become more patient. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning that now. Like, I mean, it's a tough one, but yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Well, this is Ken calling from California.
Ken, that's you.
Yes, sir.
So it's like you're calling directly. You're not calling through the WhatsApp tonight. That kind of put me in there. You know? But fair enough. You're in. How are you doing tonight, Ken?
Well, doing very well, very well, very
Fantastic.
well. It's a lot of rain here, but we're doing very well.
It seems like it's everywhere. It's been raining for like days here now as well. Almost non-stop.
Yeah. I see.
Go on, sir.
Well, my own contribution is very quick today. No, I'm not going to take too much of the time. For my own, what I'm saying, my analysis on the situation on ground right now is, no matter what happens, Tinubu will not last more than the end of this year. I don't think he will last up to the end of the year.
Really?
Not just him. Yes. His administration will not last more than, give or take, it won't last to the end of the year. It is not possible. It's not what is going on now. It's not sustainable. It's not possible.
Because they
going by the
have
trend
to
and what is going on.